What if the ships of the British East India Company never anchored on Indian shores? No trading posts in Surat, no foothold in Bengal, no gradual transformation from merchants to masters. What if India's encounter with Europe unfolded very differently, reshaping Asia, Europe, and the modern world itself? As the Mughal Empire weakens in the early 18th century, the vacuum of power is not filled by Europeans, but decisively by the Marathas. By the 1720s, the Maratha Confederacy emerges as the dominant military and fiscal force of the subcontinent. With their unmatched cavalry, efficient revenue systems, and political pragmatism, the Marathas extend influence from the Deccan to Delhi. Unlike the British, they do not rule through distant bureaucracy, but through tribute, alliances, and coercion. India does not unify peacefully, it is subjugated region by region. The Mughal emperor becomes a symbolic figurehead, while real power lies in Pune with the Marathas. However, Maratha supremacy is constantly challenged. The Nizam of Hyderabad resists fiercely, leading to decades of brutal Deccan wars. These conflicts drain resources and entrench militarization across central India. In the south, Tipu Sultan of Mysore rises as the most serious threat to Maratha dominance. With access to advanced rocketry, disciplined infantry, and a proto-industrial state, Tipu turns Mysore into a rival power. The Maratha-Mysore wars become India's defining conflicts of the late 18th century, total wars that reshape armies, cities, and economies. Without British intervention, Tipu is not defeated easily. Instead, the South becomes a permanent fault line of resistance. Politically, this India is strong, but not liberal. The Marathas rule through strict control of dissent. Freedom of speech is limited, especially in regions suspected of rebellion. Religious tolerance exists pragmatically, but political opposition is often crushed. There is no colonial censorship, but also no Enlightenment-style press freedom. Power is centralized in elite circles, and loyalty to the state outweighs individual liberty. India avoids foreign domination, but not authoritarian rule. Economically, India thrives in ways Europe never anticipated. Without colonial extraction, textile hubs in Bengal, Gujarat, and the Deccan flourish. Trade with the Middle East, Southeast Asia, and Africa expands dramatically. Indian merchants dominate the Indian Ocean, and wealth accumulates internally rather than flowing to London. However, the absence of English as a unifying global language proves costly in the long term. India remains linguistically fragmented, and scientific exchange with Europe is slower. Technological diffusion happens, but unevenly and later. Globally, the absence of British India reshapes geopolitics. Britain is no longer the uncontested superpower of the 19th century. Without Indian troops, resources, and revenues, the British Empire struggles to maintain dominance across Asia and Africa. French and the Russian Empire remain stronger for longer, while China faces less European pressure without Britain's India-based military infrastructure. The Indian Ocean becomes a multipolar trade zone rather than a British lake. This creates a paradox. India becomes wealthy, but not globally integrated. Education advances through Marathi, Persian, Sanskrit, and regional languages, but India does not become the intellectual bridge between East and West that it did in our timeline. Innovation exists, yet coordination across regions remains difficult. By the 19th century, India stands as a powerful Asian bloc, but now faces a new danger. Without British dominance, another Asian power rises aggressively. A modernizing Qing China or a revitalized Ottoman Central Asian axis begins projecting influence into the Indian Ocean. Japan, industrializing rapidly, emerges as a naval threat. India risks becoming a regional superpower locked in constant rivalry, rather than a global leader. In this world, India is never colonized, but neither is it entirely free. It is strong, wealthy, and feared, yet internally divided and externally threatened. The Marathas secure supremacy, but the cost of unity, liberalism, and long-term global leadership. The question remains, was avoiding British rule worth trading colonial exploitation for imperial domination by one's own? Please share your thoughts in the comment section.
Like, comment, share and subscribe.